Hello Aquarius, and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well, Aquarius. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome. Your first oracle message, grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. When we give thanks, we attract more in our life. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians? Thank you. For the week ahead, let's look at your Archangel Michael message. We have number 19. Make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you toward your own joy. You deserve it. Could be some advice or message that you need to hear this week. Guidance, maybe. Let's see what we have for you with the tarot cards. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides, for the week ahead. Overarching energy first. See what we have for your weekly tarot reading. So we have some stress, anxiety, worry, sometimes sleepless nights. The Nine of Swords is to do with mental energies. You are an air sign. You likely don't like being in this energy. Nobody does. It's always based in fact, though it can be when our mind escalates, magnifies things, makes things seem far worse than they actually are, though it's always based in fact. There's always a reason. We have the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Swords, Temperance, the Queen of Swords. This could be you, Aquarius, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, male or female, or the energy of the card. Someone in truth, clear thinking, decisive, well-reasoned, not afraid to cut cords with things that don't serve their highest good. We have the Nine of Cups, bottom of the deck, the Three of Swords. So Aquarius, it's almost over and then it is the fundamental energy this week. You're at the tail end of something that has been upsetting, hurtful, difficult, preyed on your mind a lot. Sometimes leaves us with stress, worry, anxiety, and it can sometimes be health areas to do with that as well. I'm feeling that for some reason for you. You know, something could have really hurt, could have really been very difficult to go through. And sometimes it can affect our mental health and take us a little bit of time to get over. But it's nearly over. And that's a positive thing that you're being told here. The energy of Temperance and the Lovers, it feels like it feels like for a lot of you, this is to do with a relationship or business partnership of some kind that has not been easy. I think that you're trying to come to a decision, but you're not going to be rushed. I feel the other side wants to rush you, but you're going to make the right decision that's right for you. And this is what I'm seeing here. There are two sides here. The Lovers can be a powerful union, two people who maybe once felt like they fitted together like pieces of a jigsaw, but it doesn't look like that anymore here, Aquarius. It feels that sense of there's a breakup of some kind. Again, partnerships, it can be to do with two sides. If it's to do with two sides, two people, two situations. But it fundamentally means that a choice needs to be made, but you're not going to be rushed. You're waiting, and the advice is to wait a little bit. I don't know whether this feels like Someone might be dragging their heels. I mean, it might sometimes be we need to drag our heels in this situation as well. We need to just everything in your own time. You do things in your own time, and you're not going to be rushed into something that's not right for you. This is what I see for you here. The Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Your decision is that there's more work to do. You're not happy with deciding something right now. There's more work to do in this situation here. The Eight of Pentacles can be a focus on money, assets, property, financial areas. What's important, what's of value to you as well, can be attached to your emotions as well. So I feel that this just feels like you're very smart this week. You're making a really smart decision. The Queen of Swords, this is where that power of the air energy, even though it does feel like you're going through a very stressful period, you're very discerning, you're very perceptive, you understand people's motivations and intentions. You might understand that somebody is wanting to rush things through or wanting a decision sooner rather than later, but you're not going to be rushed. You're kind of saying, no, there's more work to do. We've got more work to do here. That's my decision. I'm not making a decision yet because we have a little bit more work to do to bring this to an ending, but it has to be in an ending that I'm comfortable with as well. So this is that scenario here, that there's more work to do. I feel that there is a breakup here happening, but more work to do in this scenario here. It's not over yet. Now, this feels, even though it's stressful and things are preying on your mind, and has certainly affected you in a deeper way, it's not stopping you from using your kind of superpower here, which is you get it. You see everything very, very clearly. You are astute. You know how to play the system, so to speak, how to turn things to your advantage through seeing the truth of a situation here. You know the smart approach, the smart decision here. Why? Because the Queen of Swords sits above the clouds. You can see she sits on a hilltop. You can see how small the trees are beneath her. She sits in the blue sky. You see everything here, and you're balanced in terms of your choices, your decisions here. There's more work to do is what you're saying to somebody. Because you're going to get your wish. You're going to get everything that you want by having that approach. And you know it. You know it. This is like using your superpower here in some way. I mean, I'm smiling because even though it is a really difficult situation to go through here, you're finding your strength in this. You're really coming into your own in this. You are playing to the power of air with this. So it just feels that sense of, this is that sense of you're discovering what you're made of in this scenario here. You're discovering how you need to deal with the situation in order to get what you want. Getting your wish, getting everything that you want. It's going to take some work and effort, and there's more work to do, but Spirit is telling you here, Aquarius, you're going to get what you want. Now, because this is a weekly tarot reading, this is likely going to go over maybe a couple of weeks, is what I'm seeing for you, because the cards are saying something isn't quite over yet. Something hinges on a decision, and you're not prepared to say it's over right now. So I feel for a lot of you, even though it's stressful, the decision rests with you, and you're dictating how things now move forward. And certainly understanding, I think we need to work at things a little bit longer. There's more to do here. We're not quite at the agreement or the result or the outcome that I'm happy with, and I know what I want. And you're getting it, and by using that approach, you're getting that. And then it's over. The Ten of Swords, and a painful ending. We can surrender it. We can move on from it. We can step into the light. The new day is dawning in the distance. You can surrender this painful experience that you've gone through here. It's over. Because you're getting what you want. You're getting your wish. You're getting everything that you want. We have the Three of Swords. It's painful. The Three of Swords is emotional pain, breakups, third-party situations, betrayal, painful truths. But this feels like it's a division. It feels that sense of this is a split and there's an ending here. But the reason for gratitude and grace is that sense of there's a spiritual energy with grace as well. You're being guided. You're being guided so that you get your wish, you get everything that you want in this scenario. Spirit is pretty much saying, listen, this is not an easy experience to go through, but it is nearly over and you're so close to getting the outcome, the result and the agreement that you want. So there is a little bit more work to do, and then it is done. And that's the end of something that has been painful and difficult. And the solace you can take is that you are getting what you want in this scenario here, Aquarius. But I love the fact that you're discovering your superpower. What do we have for Aquarius? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Let's look at your affirmation message. And sometimes we have to tell ourselves this. We have everything is happening for my highest good. We don't always see what the future has in store, but Spirit does. And sometimes we have to surrender and trust. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Aquarius? Thank you. What do we have for Aquarius? Spirit Animal Oracle message. I love this. With this reading, we have lizard regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. You will generate. You will move on from this. You will step into the light. And that's what Spirit is telling you. It's a message of real hope for the future. Aquarius, that's what I have for you. Big reading for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you next time.